Arielle Ford is someone who is truly grateful that there is an abundance of love in the world for everyone. As an accomplished author, Arielle has 7 books to her name, including the widely successful The Soulmate Secret, How to Manifest the Love of Your Life with the Law of Attraction. She's very qualified for writing that book after manifesting her soulmate, Brian Hilliard, and she has some great things to share with us. We visited Arielle at their home in Southern California to talk about love, life, and gratitude.
Hello again. If only you could comprehend just how extraordinarily blessed you are, that in the next couple of moments you're going to get to spend some time with one of the most beautiful women who lives on this planet, and her name's Arielle Ford. From her heart, she wrote a book that's about a real journey, and that's very rare in this day and age, and it's called The Soulmate Secret. You know that what I'm always fascinated in understanding is, what are they truly grateful for? These unbelievable people who do really magical things with their lives and are so willing to share with everybody else in the world their secrets so that you too can unlock whatever it is that's stopping you from getting exactly what you want and living a life that you truly love. We need to hear from people like Arielle Ford. So, without further ado, welcome, Arielle.
Thank you.
And I do want to know, out of all of the insights that you have into life and how it works, what are one or two of the ideas that you're most grateful that you understand, that you know?
Oh gosh, I could list 100, but I think the one that's changed my life the most is that that if you desire something, and if you can feel in every cell of your body that what you've asked for is already yours, then it is. And that's the lesson that has really made all my dreams come true on every level, with my relationship, with my career, with my health. Just, being able to sit in the feeling space, the remembering, the re-experience space, that what I've asked for is already mine.
That's a difficult thing to do, though, isn't it? Until you learn how.
The part that's difficult for most people is that they have no emotional management skills. They're swept away by their feelings or their thoughts, thinking that those are real, as opposed to understanding that they can choose new thoughts and new feelings rather than fall into what I call the addiction to suffering. A lot of people are addicted to suffering, addicted to being a victim, addicted to living in the story that things just don't go my way, or bad things happen to me, or everybody else is lucky but me. And it's a very immature state of being. So when you learn these basic laws of the universe, as I know you have, it's about managing your emotions, about saying, okay, well, I'm feeling really crappy right now, and I'm going to give myself the next 3 minutes to feel as bad as I do. Not going to deny it, not going to suppress it, just going to be with that. And then I'm going to choose something new. And have a toolkit full of emotional tools that you can use. There's so many of them out there, and you can get them all for free on YouTube. So nobody has any excuses, well, when I get some money, I'll go to therapy, or, when I have the money, I'll go take XYZ workshop. Everything's available for free on YouTube. And for small amounts of money, like on your site, you can get it delivered to your home every month. So there are no excuses except people's laziness.
True. And don't you think that people are only ever lazy because they don't have heartstrings attached to that which they truly desire?
You mean like they don't know what they want?
Or they might know what they want, but they don't yet have this passion, this energy that drives them from within to actually do something about manifesting their true desires.
Well, I think it's sort of a catch-22 kind of thing, because you can ask people, well, what do you want? And most of them will give you the list of what they don't want, and they're very caught up in spending time on how they don't want things to be, as opposed to putting their attention on, like, what would make my heart truly sing? What's the one thing I could do today that would bring me some pleasure? Whereas they'll spend a week online planning a vacation, they won't spend 3 minutes sort of doing this internal dialogue with themselves, like, well, what is it that makes me happy? So I think it's just a repositioning. It's comes out of, like, what are you committed to? And if you want to know what you're committed to, look at what you have. You know, and if you don't like what you have, that's what you're up to. You know, and it's not that it's hard, but it requires the same thing that all successful enterprises require: a little clarity of intention, dedication to purpose, personal responsibility, things that adults do. Now, kids don't do that, you know, but as an adult, you have to sort of say, okay, this is my desire. Here's what I'm willing to do to go out and get it.
Wow. I know your story about now what is a 15-year, 12-year, 13-year?
We've been together 13 years.
13-year journey. So you're a true testament to living and breathing that which you preach, which is very rare these days. and being honest about that and candid and open. What do you think the one thing that you understand about how to experience a really magnificent relationship? What is it that you understand that makes it still so magnificent, so you didn't ever leave the honeymoon period?
I think it's a couple of things. You know, I married the right person, for starters. You know, I was very clear when I was putting my soulmate wish list together and doing all my rituals and prayers and processes. I knew what it would take to make me happy. I knew the kind of person I wanted to spend my life with, and I had a general idea of what our lifestyle together would be. So there was a lot of thought that went into that. But I think the real magic sauce for us is that we decided early on that our number one priority in life would be the relationship. So it's not what does Arielle want or what does Brian want. It's what is going to serve the relationship. And that's what we make our choices and decisions out of.
Wow. Now, do you do that consciously or unconsciously these days?
Well, right now it's just habitual, you know. But in the early days, it was very conscious, you know. It's like, oh, okay, well, I'd like to go over there, but really, you know, if one of us has to suffer for the other one getting what they want,
it's not worth it.
It's not worth it, you know? Like, what is it that we can do together that's going to bring both of us joy?